Stand by, everybody. 1911 Strat-O-Matic baseball replay coming right at you with the first pitch at 6 p.m. Eastern, top of the hour. Oh, greetings, everybody. Greetings. And it's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We got something special for you tonight. It's a night game. It's going to be from our 1911 replay. We're still early on. Cleveland, who came in third in real world, has a half-game lead in the American League. Detroit came in second in real world. They're a half game behind early on. Cleveland 3-1, Detroit 2-1. Two very good ball clubs. And there's two right-handers going today to start. It's going to be High West. Didn't get a lot of action, but he started this game in real world. We used the exact lineups. And it's going to be Jack Lively. He's sort of a spot starter, also used in relief, and he's a right-hander. We'll have our lineups in a few minutes, and we're so glad to have you here with us for this ball game. It's a crowd of about 5,000 here. Decent crowd here at Bennett Park. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see there's a picture of the park. Yes, there is. It's very cool. It's very cool. There's no fence here at Bennett Park, as in most stadiums. I think the Polo Grounds might have had a fence. Got about 12 minutes till the first pitch. My God. And don't worry about the thunder you may hear. Don't worry about that at all. That's not going to interfere with our ball game. And I see a retweet from Kathy Harden on the Twitter, so I expect that can't be long before she'll be here. The wonderful Kathy Harden. Thunder here in Fort Lauderdale, but we're time traveling, broadcasting remotely to 1911 in our replay. And Mike Terranova, I was thinking of you, Mike. Mike Terranova, Kathy Harden, Mike Terranova has arrived. I was thinking of Mike during the break. I said, where's he been? I hope he's all right. And here he is. And we got a night game here, Mike. I hope it's okay with all of you. I'm going to take my medicine, and then we'll go through the lineups here for this ball game. This is the first of a two-game series between the Cleveland Naps and the Detroit Tigers. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that's... Oh, that's... Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Oh, is that tasty? Oh, and we're at Bennett Park, everybody. Oh, Kathy Harden, aren't you? You have a way about you. Just for that, Kathy Harden, I'm sending you some beautiful flour and one for good luck. To Kathy Harden, my friend. Oh, is it a lovely evening here for a game of Strat-O-Matic. It's been a while since I played a game this late. It's going to be the Cleveland Naps at the Detroit Tigers, first of a two. Cleveland came in third, Detroit in second. They're both very good ball clubs. Of course, the Philadelphia A's were the champions. They're the returning world champions from 1910. Let's look at our opening lineups. And I like to do this a little more slowly so you get a chance to look at the ball players. Oh, Kathy Harden for Detroit. I'll go along with that. Leading off for Cleveland is Jack Graney in left field. Jack Graney, a left-handed hitter. .269 average. B 1-14. He's a 4-0 in left field. Batting second is Terry Turner. A 1-15. Third base 3. Right-handed hitter. Hit .252. Joe Jackson in center field. Jackson. He's a 2-3, an A, 1-17, hit .408. Second place behind Ty Cobb with a .420. The cleanup hitter is Napoleon Lajoie. He's so good that he has the team named after him. He's a .365 hitter, got hurt, 315 at bats, a B 1-11. He's a 3 at second base. Batting fifth is Ted Easterly. Ted Easterly, 324 hitter, 5 in right field. I guess they didn't know it at the time. He is a -2. George Stovall at first base. George Stovall, a 271 hitter. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mike. So sorry to hear that. Well, I hope the best for you, Mike. And Ron has arrived. It's great to see you, Ron. Sid Smith will bat 7th and catch. He was in the 8th position with Cotton Naup before him, but now they put Naup 8th. He's at shortstop. And the pitcher, batting 9th, High West, a right-hander, High West. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mike. I wish you didn't have to go through anything like that. High West, very, only 65 innings. He did have 8 starts. Mediocre pitcher. Let's look at the Detroit Tigers. Leading off in left field, Davy Jones, 273 hitter. Batting second at shortstop, Donnie Bush. Batting third in center field, Ty Cobb. Batting champ, 420. I think he won the Chalmers Award, which was the MVP back then. The cleanup hitter, Cobb's friendly rival, Sam Crawford. He's in right field, 378 hitter. Batting fifth, Jim Delante at second base. Great ball player. Batting sixth, George Moriarty at third base. Moriarty, Oh yeah, Ron says the Tigers will dominate. You know, it's hard not to like this club. Del Gaynor batting 7th at first base. 302 hitter. Played half the year. Oscar Stainage will catch. You know, we talked about him. There was a picture of him from the 40s. I think it was the 40s. And he was an usher for the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. Yeah. Can you imagine that? Him telling you, oh yeah, I played back in 1911. And the pitcher, Jack Lively. Oh, I love it. Jack Lively, a spot starter. And we'll see if his fastball is lively today. No funny business here by me. Got about 2 minutes till the Tigers will are expected to take the field. It's a beautiful night for a ball game. It is it's raining here. It's rain and thunder here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and through the magic of time travel, we have gone back to Detroit at Bennett Stadium. You go look at maybe I'll show it to you at the end of the game. Got a beautiful picture of the stadium in the public domain. Bennett Field in Detroit. It was called Bennett Park, I'm sorry. Got about a minute till game time. Both pitchers have returned to their dugouts. Oh, I love it. That's real ambiance for you, everybody. And the Tigers take the field. Jack Lively, his first start of the season, no record. And leading it off for the Naps is Jack Graney, left-handed hitter. Lively has the ball. Well, that's what, you have a great attitude there, Mike Terranova. You got a great, I wish I had some of that. Here's Lively, 2 jacks. Mike Terranova, we got 2 jacks here. Lively is ready. Here's the pitch to Graney. 1-4 right-handed, fly ball left. And Jones getting under it. There's one away, we're underway. And by the way, this outfield for Detroit, Jones in left, Cobb in center, and Crawford in right. Let's play ball. Here's Terry Turner now. Lively. And the pitch. There we go, 2-5 right-handed, and that's going to be hit out. It's a base hit. Whoa, cut off nicely by Cobb to hold him to a single. As you can see, it could have been a double 1-16. Cobb cut it off. Threw it right back in, Turner on first. An A, 1 out. Being held, 1-10 with Stainage. If anybody reminds me later, or between innings or something, I'll show you that picture again of him in a Detroit newspaper as an older person, as an usher for this very Detroit Tigers. Here's Joe Jackson now, the youngster. He's got a future, huh? Left-handed hitter, Lively from the stretch. And the pitch, that's going to be 4-6 left-handed, grounds it to second. Delante steps on the bag, throws it over to Gaynor, and that's a double play. So the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The single by Turner. And after a half an inning of ball, It's Cleveland nothing. And Detroit coming to bat, and like Mike Terranova says, let's play ball here. Yeah, let's play some ball. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We got some real ambiance tonight with the rain and thunder here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're playing Strat-O-Matic. We got two replays, folks, 1911 and 1969. I'm getting fonder and fonder of this 1911 replay. And the Cleveland Naps take the field. High West on the mound. West, his first start of the season. He has no record. And he'll face Davy Jones to start it off. Davy, a left-handed hitter. West is ready. The wind-up and the pitch to Jones. That's going to be 3-8 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Lajoie. And there's one away. Now Donnie Bush. It's a great name for a shortstop, huh? He's a one? I mean, you really got to be great. That's like Ozzie Smith territory, right? You don't see a lot of those. And he plays every day. He's not much of a hitter, but he can, I bet you can bunt. Yes, he can. Donnie Bush, one out, no one on. Oh, thank you so much, Mike Terranova. That's awfully nice of you. Okay, Bush, switch hitter, batting left. The pitch from West. That's 3-7. Against the right-hander, walked him. So look at that, Bush has drawn a walk. He's an A, again, 1-13. Oh, we got +1 here? I gotta write a little more legibly. You know that Sid is a... Who? Sid Smith is a +1. Come on, Jeff. You better read this shit. God. So Donnie will be a 1-14 with Tyrus Raymond at the plate. So many myths about Cobb. So many misconceptions about Cobb. Reader's Digest version, he wasn't as miserable a bastard as people say. He did have a mean streak to him. No doubt about it. But he was not a complete miserable bastard. Okay, Cobb facing West. Bush, oh! That stayed on the table, but behind the computer, here it is. It's a 2-4. Left-handed, grounds to third X. That's going to be for Turner. Turner is a 3. Oh my. 23, he throws him out. And Bush goes to second. So, it's 2 away. And here's Sam Crawford. Situation here, Mike. Clutch situation here with Bush in scoring position. Here's West now. And the pitch to Crawford. There it goes, 3-2, right-handed, walked him. Look at that, West has put 2 on with 2 out, and Ed Delante. I got a feeling this Ed Delante, if it's the Ed Delante, Jim Delante, is it, who's the most famous? There's an Ed Delante. I don't want to get too hung up on this. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, I don't think Jim is the legend. Nah, it's got to be Ed Delante. I knew there was a Delante. Ed. Oh, forget it. Now I'll never know. Okay, Jim Delante, big situation here. High West now from the stretch. Crawford on first, Bush on second, 2 down. That's 4-12 right-handed, grounds it to short for Knopp, and Cotton Knopp throws him out. The side is over. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, both left. Oh yeah, Mike, got a 1. How many of those you got, folks, in life? Bush a 1. You don't have many. Ozzie Smith, I guess, in his prime. I don't know. I don't know who else. Well, here comes Napoleon to lead it off, top of the second, scoreless ball game. And we're having a good time. It's cozy. We got, you hear it, thunder and very, very, very cozy. Even if the lights went out. Well, I could light a candle, I guess. Okay, here's Lively to pitch to Lajoie to start off the top of the second. The pitch from Lively. That's 2-11 right-handed, and it's a base hit to left by Napoleon. So Napoleon opens it up with a single. I won't be repeating if they're being held. I'll be careful and look. Okay, if it's something where he may go, the runner may go, I'll tell you in advance if he's going to steal. So Lively from the stretch, Lajoie on first. Here's Easterly now. That's 2-4 right-handed, fly ball left. And Davy Jones is under it for the out. Here's George Stovall. This is Strat-O-Matic 1911 baseball, and we're just in the I have a mind to turn my air conditioning on high right now. You have economic mode, and then you have cool mode. I just love it. It never goes off when it's in the cool mode. Here's Stovall. 1 out, Lajoie on first. The pitch from Lively. Lively, 4-10, fly ball left in the middle of trouble. And Jones gets under it again. This for the second out. I now see Sid Smith, the catcher. He's a +1, by the way. He was moved up in the lineup, switching with Cotton Knopp. Or Knaup, whatever you wish. Lively from the stretch with Lajoie on first, 2 down. Pitch to Smith. There it is, 1-4 right-handed, pops it up behind the plate. Stain edge, makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The single by Lajoie, and he was left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Here's High West. He walked 2 in the first, left him on. George Moriarty will lead it off. Third baseman, bats right-handed, West. 5-9, fly ball center, and Joe Jackson is under that. You have, folks, you have some of the greatest players who ever played baseball. Joe Jackson would have been a Hall of Famer. Napoleon is a Hall of Famer. Jones was very good in his career. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Cobb, a Hall of Famer. I think Crawford's in the Hall. You go look it up. You could let me know. My bet would be yeah. So anyway, Moriarty flies to center. Here comes Gaynor. West against Gaynor. 1 out. Here's West now. That's going to be 1-6 right-handed. Base hit to right for Gainer of Detroit. Gainer singles to right. So Gainer is on first. And here's Stainage. The catcher, Oscar, went on. Who would think he would go on to be an usher at that stadium? Those jobs don't pay well. Okay. Okay. One out. Gainer, short lead off first. Here's the pitch to Stainage. Kathy Harden for the Tigers, 6'8", right-handed, and it's a double down the line for Stainage. Gainer goes to third and holds. Oh my. And folks, these are two excellent ball clubs. These are 2 and 3 in the real world standings. These are competitors for the pennant. Stainage with a double. Let me look at that again. 6'8", right-handed. There it is, with Kathy Harden going for the Tigers. And it's second and third, one out. Here comes Lively. He's a 4 WR. They'll keep the infield where it's at. High West from the stretch. And the pitch to Lively. He's no slouch. 5'10", right-handed. Fly ball center, shallow. Jackson is in. He makes the catch, and the runners hold. Second put out by Joe Jackson this inning. And I guess it comes down to Davy Jones in a situation here. With 2 runners in scoring position, bottom of the second, 2 down. West. The pitch to Jones. Whoa, 6'4", left-handed. Catcher X. This could be interesting. Sid Smith is a 4. Whoa, 11-4. Whoa, he fouls out. Oh, he's lucky, Smith. And the side is retired. Tough break there for the Tigers. No runs after 2 hits, the single, the double with 1 out. Both are left on. We've gone 2 here at Bennett Park. Woo, it's nice here. It's a scoreless ball game. Oh, indeed, it is a scoreless ball game. Here's Lively now to start his 3rd inning. He's allowed a single in each inning. Turner in the first, Lajoie in the second. Left him on or doubled him up. You heard what, Mike? You know, because I am on to something else now. We got a delay. You got a sense of humor, right? But what did you hear? You're probably referring to something I was saying earlier. You know, Lively on the mound. He'll start off with Cotton Knopp. Did you know that Detroit, the Detroit organization, if you allow a hit to Cotton Knopp and you're the pitcher, you get fined? I'm just kidding. Oh, you heard that? Okay. Here's Cotton Knopp. Check that card out. We let him go at least 3 at-bats. He started in real world. We're going to reflect it. Jack Lively will start it off facing Knopp. Here's the pitch. That's 3-7 right-handed. Struck him out. First strikeout by Lively tonight. And here's High West. What a name, High. Oh yeah, isn't it great, Ron? I love it, yeah. I might want to listen to a little bit of it later to see how good it came through. Beautiful, beautiful night. Okay. Knopp struck out. Here's High West facing Lively. His first plate appearance. 1 WR Lively. 6'5 right-handed. Fly ball right. And Crawford makes the catch. 2 away. And here's Jack Graney. Ooh. Grady, a left-handed hitter. Here's Lively. That's 110 right-handed. Hit him! Graney will take first. It's not like today, folks. There's no rhubarbs. There's no... I mean, you can get the 1920 set, right, with Chapman. Okay, so Graney takes first. Again, 1 to 10, 1 to 7, stealing, being held. I'm just not going to say it all the time. It's 2 outs, Graney on first. Here's Terry Turner. Singled in the first. Lively. That's 3-2 right-handed. Grounds it back to Lively. Over to Gaynor. And the side is retired. No runs again for Cleveland. Lively. Holding his own. Allowed a base runner each inning. But left him on. It's scoreless. We're moving to the bottom of the third. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thunder. It's very real. It's earth. It's it's exciting. It invokes imagery or memories of literature even. Okay, West on the mound. Bush will lead it off. He walked in the first. He along with Crawford, they were left on. Here's West now. That's 2-5 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the first for High West. 1 down. I think he played 2 years his whole career. This is one of them. It's sad. You don't know what happened to these people. Here's Ty Cobb now. The pitch from West, that's 5-6 left-handed. He struck him out. Cobb goes down. Cobb upset. That's 2 down. West mowing him. Here's Sam Crawford. Walked in the first. West gets the sign from Smith. The pitch to Crawford. That's 4-6. And that is a base hit by Crawford. Up to right field. A 2-out single. Crawford on first. 1 to 14. Here's Jim Delante. Here's West from the stretch. I'm going to let him go. It'll be 1 to 14. Here's the pitch from West. There he goes, Crawford. And he's safe. Crawford steals second. Dusted himself off, asked for time. Nice play by Crawford with 2 outs. Now he's in scoring position for Delahanty. I'm sorry. Here's West now from the stretch. Crawford on second. 2 down. Pitch to Delahanty. That's going to be 6-8 right-handed, and that is it. It goes through into the gap, left center. Crawford rounds third, comes home. Delante with a double. Ed Delante. I'm not Ed. Jim. Whoa, Jim Delante. A 2-out rally here. After West fanned Bush and Cobb. Crawford singled, stole second, and Delahanty knocked him home with a double. So it's 2 outs. And here's Moriarty with Delahanty in scoring position and 2 down. Here's West. Oh yeah, the stadium is roaring. All 5,200 of them. Here's the pitch from West. There it is, 1-9, right-handed, struck him out. West strikes out the side in a very, very interesting inning, a very exciting inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. After 3, Tigers won. Naps, nothing. And Joe Jackson is due up to face Lively in the top of the 4th. We got a ball game. So Jackson will face Lively, but not before I take a little break. I do it when I need it. I don't frickin' say, oh, Jeff, take a break at the 7th inning stretch. I'll do that too. Okay? It's you take a break when you need it. That was a strong hit I took. And I'm due for another. This is the Strat-O-Matic. It is a great freaking game, absolutely. Oh, yeah. It is a great freaking game. Yes, it is. We will be back. Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Jeffrey Guterman. We're doing live. We don't do a lot of night games. I'm digging this one. 1-0 after 3. And, Cobb, he just, I guess he can have slumps, huh? He hasn't had a great start to this season, I'm going to tell you that. But I sure liked what I saw from Crawford and Delahanty. We'll be back in just about 3 minutes. Indeed. In frickin' D. Looks great on the big screen. Coming at you from all sides here, folks. All frickin' sides. I'm just taking a quick break here, folks. Having a good time. I hope you're enjoying it. 1911 baseball. Love it. And yeah, we hope you're having a good time along with us. This is Bennett Park in Detroit. As you can see, there is no fence in the outfield. These are the stands. They're wooden. That's wood. I don't know what capacity was. Maybe there is a fence here. Maybe there is. That could be Cobb. That could be Davy Jones right there. And that could be Crawford. It's 1-0 Detroit. Cleveland will send up Jackson now. Top of the fourth, they trail by 1. Here's Lively now, facing Jackson. 6-3 left-handed, fly ball left. Davy Jones, a 3. That's 6-3. Makes the catch. Here's Napoleon. Single left on in the second. Lively facing Lajoie. Here's the pitch. That's 6-3 right-handed, fly ball left. Jones again. 8-3 makes the catch. 2 away. You do it enough, he'll make an error or a hit will come in. 2 down. Lajoie retired. Here's Ted Easterly. Left-handed hitter. Lively. 1-5 right-handed, struck him out. Lively looking very lively tonight. A 1-2-3 inning as he gets the naps down. Still 1-0 ball game. High West. High West on the mound. He's allowed 1 run in 3 innings. Had 2 base runners on each inning. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps that up. It already has. Del Gaynor will lead it off. Singled, left on in the second. He was lucky in the second, High West. That's a real pipe organ from 1911. Lively in a dead ball era. Absolutely. Exactly. Okay, here's West now. The pitch to Gaynor. There's 1-9, right-handed, and it's swung on, and that's a base hit by Gaynor again. This time with no outs. Gaynor is on. 1-11. He won't go. Here's Stainage. Lively on deck. Lively living in a dead ball era. Did they know it was a dead ball era? I don't think so. I think just it evolved. Then now they look back and they said that was the dead ball era. I could be wrong. Here's Stainage with Gainer on first. The pitch from West. That's 3-8. Right-handed. Struck him out. That's the fourth for West. And in fact, he has his last 4 outs were strikeouts. Well, here's Lively. Flew to center. Gainer on first, 1 down. 3-5 struck him out. That's the 5th. He has struck out the last 5 outs he's made. And here's Davy Jones. Remember, West struck out Bush and Cobb to start the 3rd. And then Crawford and Delahanty brought in a run. Here's Jones now. 3-6 right-handed, fly ball center, routine for Jackson, and the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left there. We've gone 4 beauties. It's a 1-0 game. Lively pitching, great baseball. No runs, 2 hits, 2 struck out, no walks. He did pluck a batter. Nothing wrong with that. Here's George Stovall. Lively. That's 5-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to Lively. He's a 4. 13-4. And he throws him out. Nice play by Lively. Here's Sid Smith. Fouled out to the catcher, Stainage. One out, nobody on. Lively. 5-3, right-handed. Grounds it back to Lively. Again, he's a 4. 13-4, he throws him out again. It's like deja vu all over again. Woo! And here's Cotton Knopp. Lively struck him out in the 5th. This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Back to 2023. Trump has been indicted. on multiple charges regarding the documents. Willful retention of national defense info and 2 counts of obstruction. This is on the old case, though. Not the old, it's on the existing. I'm waiting for January 6th. So this is, it's not that big a deal. You know. Anyway, I'm sorry to take us off. I am so sorry. It's 2 outs. Here's Cotton Knob. Lively. That's 2-3 right-handed. Pops it to left third base, just in foul territory. Moriarty is under it, and the side is retired. A little pop-up on a 2-3 right-handed. Look at this card. Just in foul territory for Moriarty to make the catch. It's another 1-2-3 by Lively, and a dead ball error. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a 1-0 ball game. High West did better in the 4th than in prior. He only had 1 base runner. It was a single by Gaynor. It's going to be the heart of the Tigers' order. They lead by 1. Tigers very serious about this season. Very, very, very serious. They're a very good team. Be cool to split this just in your mind, split these 8, each in each league, split them into divisions. We're just starting this, but off the top of my head, I'm looking at it right now. It's interesting. Like if you wanted to split the National League from 1911 into 2 divisions, and you could call them I guess East and West, yeah. You'd have Boston, New York, Brooklyn, and I would go with Philly in the East. Boston Braves, New York Giants, Brooklyn Dodgers, Trolley Dodgers, and the Philadelphia Phillies. And then in the West, you've had the Cincinnati Reds. They really were West. St. Louis Cards, that's West. Pittsburgh Pirates, which is, you know, what can you do? You've got, and the Chicago Cubs, that's West. The only team that, okay, in the American League, the East would be Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, Washington Senators, and the Philadelphia A's in the East. The West would be the Cleveland Indians, that's West. Detroit Tigers, that's West. Chicago White Sox, that's West. And the St. Louis Browns, that's West. And when I say West, you know what I mean. That would be very cool. Just the idea of it. But not that I'd want to do it. There was a day when you had to come in first to win a championship. A league championship. There was no playoffs. It was very cool. And then they met in the World Series. That's why the pennant was so big. Sometimes it was on the last day. Okay, it'll be Bush, Cobb, and Crawford here in the bottom of the 5th. High West. The pitch to Bush. That's 1-7 right-handed. Walked him. Second time Bush got on with a walk by West. So Bush on, and here's Tyrus. Tell you, there's something about Tyrus, you know. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe he'll have a slump for a while. Here's High West now. Pitch to Cobb. 5-5 left-handed, and he flies it to left for Graney, and he makes the catch. Cobb went 1 for 3 in this game. He might have had a walk, something else. Here's Crawford now. It's 1 out, Bush on first, being held. That's 3-4 right-handed. Fly ball left. Graney makes the catch. Another one to left. 2 down. And Ed Delahanty. 1 for 2. Big double by Ed Delahanty to bring Crawford home. It's 2 outs. Bush on first. Here's Delahanty now. Pitch from West. That's 3-8 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, West. Looking pretty good now. Look at all these strikeouts. That's his 6th. No runs, no hits, a walk. He's allowed base runners. Bush left on base. We've gone 5. It's a 1-0 ball game. Lively has been very, very frickin' lively here. And oh, I'm just thinking of how, that is Jack Lively. Whoa. Oh, wow. And we're having a good time here, folks. Here at Bennett Park in Detroit. Having a real good time. Boy, it's still a steady rain, I'm going to tell you that. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, Jesus, it is. I love it. You can't buy that. Okay, that's real. That's part of the greatest show on earth. And you know what that is? Just go out, look at nature, and look in the skies. It's the greatest show on earth. Woo! So, Mike, so right you are. So right you are. Okay, we move to the top of the 6th inning here, and Lively is throwing shutout baseball, 2-hit shutout baseball, and High West will come to the plate here. West pitching pretty darn well himself, sort of a disappearing act by putting people on base and leaving them on, except one got away from him. Sam Crawford on the Delahanty double. Here's High West now. Lively struck him out. Oh, West is fanned by Lively. That's the 3rd for Lively. And here's Jack Graney. Flew to left and was snubbed by a pitch. Just rubbed a little bit on the arm. Okay, here's Lively now. The pitch to Graney. Oh, 210 right-handed. And that's a drive hit out. It's into the gap for extras. Graney on second with a double. How do you like that? Jack Graney off Lively. 210 right-handed, it's a double. So Graney on second, one down. Here's Terry Turner. Graney, the tying run on second. Turner at the plate. Lively. That's 6-7 right-handed. Base hit. Up the middle for Turner. Graney rounding third. He comes home. It's a tie ball game. Turner with a base hit off Lively. Look at that again. 6-7 right-handed. Base hit, 2 asteroids. That brought Graney home. It's all 1-1 now with Turner on. Being held, and here's Joseph Jackson. We got Lively now from the stretch. Pitch to Jackson. That's 2-8 right-handed. Fly ball center. Cobb makes the catch, throws it in quickly. Turner runs back. It's 2 away. I'd say we got a little bit of a ball game going here. Napoleon Lajoie steps up and steps into the batter's box. He's 1 for 2. Lively. That's 4-3 right-handed. Fly ball right X. Crawford a 2. That means he's very good. 5-2 makes the catch. And the side is retired. So 1 run for the Naps on a double by Graney and then knocked home by Turner. Very simple proposition. Kind of reverse of what the Tigers did in the second. A single by Gaynor and the double by Stainage. So we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. And here's High West now, who is no longer the loser of record as the Naps tie it up. This is a very, very tight frickin' ball game, folks. Very, very tight. Runs are thus far, but these aren't great pitchers. These are not great pitchers. George Moriarty will lead it off here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's West now. 6-9 right-handed. Hit well. That's a re-roll no matter what. It's a classic re-roll. But 1-4, it's gone. 5-20, it's a fly to left. And it is a fly to left. A long fly. Brought down by Graney. 1 down. Here's Gaynor now, 2 for 2. He had nothing to do with the run that scored, but he is 2 for 2. West. The pitch to Gaynor. 4-12 right-handed. Grounds to short, 2 outs. I'll tell you, this is a tight ball game. And Oscar Stainage is the batter. Doubled in the second. That's 5-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to West. He's a 4. 3-4, that might go through. Yes, it does for a base hit by Stainage. 2 for 3 today. Stainage is on. And here's Jack Lively. Next inning will be West's first endurance inning. Here's the pitch to Lively. That's 1-8, and he struck him out. And the side is retired yet again. 7th for West. Is he that good? No. No, he's not. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. It's a 1-1 ball game. It's a tight one. We're gonna do the middle of the 7th, and I'm taking a bona fide break. Jack Lively, starting his 7th inning. His first endurance would be the 9th. Lively on the mound. Wow. What a frickin' game. Wow. Woo. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm having a good time. I really am. Okay, Lively, top of the 7th. Here's Ted Easterly, 0 for 2. He's a 5 in right field. I hope they don't do this for long with him. I mean, you know, that will get very, you'll get very tired of that. Lively, the pitch to Easterly. That's 2-5. And that's a base hit by Easterly. His first hit of the ball game. Okay, Easterly on first. Here's Stovall. Stovall 0 for 2. Lively from the stretch. Whoa, it fell down. 3-8, right-handed. Grounds it to short. Was he being held? No, he wasn't. Double play. Turn by Bush. Donnie Bush turning it. Let's look at that again. Can you see it? That's a 6. It's house rules. If it's standing up anywhere. Okay? And that's a 3-8 for Stovall. Right-handed. Ground ball, shortstop, double play, A. Plus, if you were holding or you had the infield in, we weren't doing so. 2 outs, and here's Sid Smith. Sidney, 0 for 2. Sidney Smith, if you will. Okay, Lively. 6-8, right-handed. Grounds to second X. That's going to be for Delahanty. He's a 4. Oh, Lord. Whew. 6-4. Base hit. Delahanty could not get that. But that's okay. Smith's an E. Here's Cotton Knopp. They have the nerve to play this guy? Then he's going to frickin' bat. I said 3 times. Okay? Look at that card. Here's Lively. And that tells me exactly that if you played him enough, he would hit better than he does in real world, because there's no hits here. You follow what I'm saying? He would just do a little better at least. Here's the pitch to Knopp. That's 6-8. Oh, you don't want it on the pitcher's card. Ground ball, second X. That's going to be for Delahanty again. He's a 4. He let the first one go through. 3-4. Goes through again. Smith goes to third. Oh, my. I don't know if you could see that in your mind. This was a 6-8 right-handed ground ball, second X. That's Delahanty again. He's a 4. And a 3-4 Anybody knows that's going to be a base hit. Advanced 2. So 2 of them went by Jim Delahanty, who knocked in the first run, but we'll see now. 2 outs, first and third, and High West I think they're going to have a pinch hitter, really. They used crap, okay, in real world in this game. They used crap a lot. I love it. I freaking love it. It's going to be Gene Crap again. Oh, I freaking love it. Right-hander for High West. We're gonna go because Kathy, you know I gotta play both sides. And what good would this game be if I didn't, right? They're going for a clutch hit here with 2 outs in the 7th. And just bear with me, folks. I want to get all this stuff down. Gene Crap will be the next pitcher. And by the way, I want to tell you about Crap. He has a record of 0-1. Isn't that freaking cool how I have all that? Every goddamn pitcher in the league. West pitched 5 innings, 6 innings. He allowed 6 hits. He can still win this. Yeah. He can't lose. He walked 3, struck out 7, and allowed 1 run. And Crap will come in next inning. Let's see who's hitting here. Let's see who's freaking hitting. I want to make it a good one. God, I can't believe Cy Young was on this team. This is at the end of his career. Can you imagine 1911? He played so early. So early. Bear with me, folks, because I need to just get myself acclimated. The hitter is going to be Gus Fisher for Cleveland. Gus Fisher, he is a left-handed hitter. Fisher is the pinch hitter here. In the top of the 7th, with Gene Crap warming. Here is Gus Fisher, big clutch situation, 2 outs. Cotton Knopp on first, and Sidney Smith on third, 2 outs. Lively. The pitch to Fisher. Whoa, 3-7. Fly ball to right. Getting under it is Crawford. And he makes the catch. There, Crawford and Cobb both running in together into the dugout. Cobb gives him a pat on the back. The side is retired. No runs, 3 hits. Very interesting. Easterly singled out in a double play, 2 outs. Stovall singled, then Knopp singled, first and third, and then the pinch hitter Fisher has flown it to right. Lively gets out of it. And his first endurance is not till the 9th. Here is Gene Crap. coming in. No wisecracks. That was, I didn't mean to say that. Wow, that's funny stuff. Gene Crap now. Let me look him up, okay? He's come in a lot. I think this is his third appearance, and I just go by if they used him or not. Here he is, Gene Crab, a diminutive right-handed spitballer. Wow. Look at this. He died in 1923. Four-season career. And he died at age 35 of what we don't know, but it's probably a disease of some type. They have him at Find a Grave. Holy shit, there it is. There it is. His name was Eugene. It's a family plot. We are in the seventh inning stretch. Isn't that something? I mean, is that real? How freaking real do you want it to be? Okay. We're going to take a break here. Woo! You know, that's kind of like, I told my son I don't want to be buried. I just, whatever's the cheapest. If it's cheaper to bury me, fine. But I don't think that's going to last. There'll be a day when that all gets dug up and blown away. If it's not a meteor or what. But that was he's a real person. Okay, that's the point. They keep it nice. You know that? Look at that. Maybe they have a whole family that looks out for it. We are at Bennett Field. Bennett Field it is. This is nothing. I don't care. This news about Trump. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't have, I do want anyone held accountable. Therefore, but I take no pleasure in this. I don't know glee or I don't even have satisfaction. I think it's more sad than anything else. I really do. And I'm not a far left guy. I've always been a pretty moderate guy, whatever that means. Even though, like I could be socially, if you want to say, I don't call it left. I call it humanistic. Humane. Well, it is still a 1-1 ball game. And I'm having the time of my life, folks. We started this game, if I'm not mistaken, it did start at 6. We started actually about 15 minutes early. But the game proper, Gene Crap will come in and pitch to the top of this Tigers lineup. Cobb is 0 for 3. It happens. It freaking happens. I don't care. I think it's good. It's like an alternate history, going to use the lavatory. I'm going to clean up a little. And when we come back, we will resume this ball game. I cannot go outside right now because it's just too rainy. And when we come back, Gene Krapp will come in and pitch the bottom of this 7th inning. Be a few minutes here. Smoke some grass, do the other things. Yes, indeed. That is so funny. Woo. Oh. Oh. All right, Mike. You take your time. You let us know when you come back, though. Gene Krapp will be the new pitcher. Give me a couple minutes here, but he's going to be the new pitcher, right-hander. We know already he's 0-1 on the season. Maybe he'll go for another one. Gene Krapp of the Naps. Wow. Okay, he was 13-9. He's 0-1 in our replay, and we're still early on. It's going to be the top of the order. Davy Jones, then Bush, then Cobb. And then we hope Crawford, Delahanty, Moriarty, Gaynor, and Stainage. I'm starting to like this lineup, you know, Kathy. I really am. Jones, Bush, connecting with all of them. I'll get closer to Moriarty and Gaynor as time goes on, I'm sure. Just got about 2 more minutes. Sure, this sure beats Spaces, I'll tell you that. If any of you are tuning in here for this broadcast, it's just, I don't know, the Spaces thing. This is more intimate, and I love Strat-O-Matic, and I'm doing this for me and Mike and Kathy and Ron and everybody else who has been here. We're waiting for Mike Terranova. Just kidding. Mike Terranova. Part of our Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. He's just not been here for a while, and unfortunately we heard some bad news. We heard that lightning knocked out 2 of his TVs, and he's working hard with his pizza company. And he was very stoical about it. He said, no one was hurt, that's what matters. I'm paraphrasing. That's rational. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, Mike. Gene Krapp on the mound. He's 0-1. He's a right-hander. Here's Davy Jones. He hits left-handed. Krapp. 6-7. Walked him. Oh yeah, you remember this guy? Look at those walks. Oh, against left-handers. Holy shit. Oh, how many did he throw? A lot of them, I guess. One an inning, a little less. That's you know, someone, I don't know who said it, them base on balls. You know that expression? They'll get you every time. Jones is on first. Detroit could sure use some insurance. He's a 1-13, 1-14 to go. If any of my friends here tell me to send Jones, I will. You just got to do it in time. He is being held. He is a 1-13, +1 on Smith, 1-14. Last call for Bush to go for second. Okay. Mike Terranova is back. I don't know if you heard that invitation. Here's Donnie Bush now. Ron McGrath says send him. He'll be a 1-14, 1-15 being held, 1-13, +1 on Smith, 1-14. Here's Krapp. And there goes Jones. And he's out. Oh, Kathy Harden also sent him. Oh, that's funny. Okay, here's Donnie Bush now. He's got a full count here. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Krapp. The pitch to Bush. 110. Oh. Grounds it to second. That's 110 right-handed. Grounds it to second, 2 away. Oh. Oh, that's funny stuff. Oh, on so many levels. 2 outs. Oh. That is hilarious. Both of you, hilarious. Here's Tyrus now. 2 outs, nobody on. Tyrus 0 for 3. Pitch from Krapp. That's gets on the pitcher's card every time. 6-3 left-handed, grounded back to Krapp. He's a 1. Whew. 3-1. He throws him out. Look at that. Cobb 0 for 4. Unbelievable. It happens, you know. Side retired. No runs, no hits the walk. Out stealing, none left. It's 1-1 here. We're heading to the top of the 8th. And I got one word for you. Lively. His first endurance inning is the 9th. This is the top of the 8th. And it'll be the top of the Cleveland order. Okay, here's Graney now. 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch, left on, doubled and scored. Pitch, 2 jacks here. Pitch from Lively. 1-8. Struck him out. Oh, Lively. Threw a very lively fastball there for his 4th strikeout of this ball game. Oh, yeah. All right, here's Terry Turner. 2 for 3 today. This is a hard-fought ball game. Jesus. Here's Lively now. The pitch to Turner. 110, right-handed, pops it up to short. For Donnie Bush, 2 down. Wow, and here's Joe Jackson. This is a perfect dead ball game. Perfect dead ball game. And these pitchers aren't even this good. I'm telling you. They're on tonight. Lively. Got Cobb 4 times tonight. Okay, Jackson with 2 outs. Nobody on. Actually, it was West. Crap got Cobb once. I mixed everything up there. Anyway, here's the pitch to Jackson. That's 2-9 right-handed. Fly ball right. And Crawford makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 for Lively. Something else by Jack Lively. Wow. Something very nice tonight from Jack. He had 14 starts. He's sure looking good tonight. Here's Sam Crawford. Then it'll be Delahanty and Moriarty. Crawford, a left-handed hitter. Here's Lively. I'm sorry. Crap. I am so sorry. And I've been fine all night. I'm really good. It's just caught that. Okay, Crawford steps in. Here's Crap. Pitch to Crawford. That's going to be 4-4. Left-handed. Fly ball center. Jackson a 2. 3-2. Oh! A 2-base error by Joe Jackson. Out in center field. Oh my. And it happens, people. It happens to the best. That's going to be a 2-base error against Joe Jackson. Let's look at that again, Kathy Harden. Oh my, oh my. Crawford hit it out to center. It was a 4-4 left-handed. It flew out to center. Jackson went off at it, and it hit his glove. It was a 3-2, and that's safe at second on a 2-base error. It hit his glove, bounced off. Could be a very, very costly error. Here's Jim Delahanty. 1 for 3 today. Remember, he knocked in that first run to put the Tigers ahead. We're tied now at 1. Here's Crap from the stretch. The pitch to Delahanty. No, I did not, Mike. No. I'm not into all-star collections like that unless it's a real team in a real league. It doesn't really seem accurate, and they warn you of that in the instructions, if you follow what I'm saying. Here's Delahanty now. I like full teams. That's why I wish the Negro Leagues, they were made into full teams. It's Crawford on second, no outs. The pitch from Crab. That's going to be 2-6 right-handed. Base hit. Crawford will come home. Crawford comes home. It's an unearned run. Second run batted in by Ed Delahanty. That's an unearned run. By Crap. But it is the go-ahead run, Mike Terranova. We'll look at that again. Look at that. And it's very clean, Kathy Harden. You know, we're just telling it like it is. It's very clean. Delahanty caught a Gene Crap curve on a 2-6 right-handed base hit 2 asterisks right there. Absolutely. Yeah. He was a 339 hitter. Holy shit. Maybe I do need to study him a little closer. Jim Delahanty with the go-ahead run. It's an unearned run. He's on first now. Here's Moriarty. Crap in trouble. Crap from the stretch. And the pitch to Moriarty. That's going to be 1-9 right-handed. Struck him out. So it's 1 down. Only 1 down, and here's Gaynor. Tigers lead at 2-1. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it will be Lajoie, Easterly, and Stovall for the Naps. Right now they trail 2-1. And Lively is the winner of record. Crap is reckoned to lose his second game of the season. He's already 0-1. Here's Gaynor now. With Delahanty on first, 1 out, not being held. That's 2-8 right-handed. Base hit by Gaynor. His third of the day. Delahanty goes to third. Oh my. And that's going to be it for Crap. That's enough crap. They're not going to stand for any of this shit anymore. Crap pitched 1 1/3. He allowed 2 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1. Has allowed no earned runs, but the winning unearned run. That's it for Crap now. Lively looking to get the complete game win. Wow, what a game. Coming in will be, for Cleveland, will be Specs Harkness. Oh yeah, well I'm glad. Specs Harkness, thank you very much. I take that as a compliment. Harkness comes in, no record. Right-hander taking his warm-ups. It's first and third with 1 out. And here comes Stainage. Specs Harkness, the third pitcher for Cleveland. Here's the pitch to Stainage. 6-9 right-handed. Fly ball right, that'll be deep enough for Delahanty to tag. Easterly makes the catch, and Delahanty scores a run. I mean, you know, he's almost MVP, if not Lively. But Delahanty might be worth a look up. The second run, that'd be 1 out, 2 out. That's unearned. Would have been it's given to Crap. It's a 3-1 ball game, 2 outs now, Gaynor. And here's Lively. Jack Lively. Lively 0 for 3 today. Specs Harkness on the mound. That's 411. Right-handed. Base hit. Base hit Lively with 2 down. And here's Davy Jones, top of the order. Remember, he walked last inning, thrown out stealing. Here's Harkness now. And the pitch to Jones. That's going to be 6-5 left-handed. Fly ball left. And Graney makes the catch. The side is retired, but 2 unearned runs. Oh, yeah. And after 8, it's Detroit 2. And Cleveland 1. And it's going to be Lively in his first endurance inning to win it. Okay, Mike, you take good care, sir. Great to see you tonight. It really was. You're a funny guy. Lively now for the win, the complete game. He has no record. By the way, Crap allows no earned runs. I might think twice before bringing him in again. For a while. We're winding it up here, folks. It's 3-1 Detroit. Detroit very happily scored 2 unearned runs, aided by the error out in center field by Joe Jackson. Isn't that something? And here we go, top of the 9th. It'll be Napoleon Lajoie to lead it off. Here's Lively now. The pitch to Lajoie. That's 6-8 right-handed. He grounds it to second. For Delahanty, who's a 4, he hasn't had a problem yet today. 7-4. Whoa, he boots it. Delahanty boots it. All right, he has a little political capital. He did knock in the go-ahead and scored an insurance run. Knocked in the first goddamn run to give Detroit the lead in this game originally. So Delahanty with the error. First error by Detroit. Lajoie is on, being held. Here's Easterly now. Lively. The pitch to Easterly. That's 6-3 left-handed. Fly ball left. Davy Jones, he's a 3. Going back. And he makes the catch. And Lajoie tags to second. Very heads up by Lajoie. He's on second, 1 down. Here is Stovall. George Stovall. 0 for 3 today. Lively. The pitch to Stovall. That's 6-3 right-handed. Fly ball left again, Davy Jones. 16-3. And he makes the catch. Throws it in quickly. Lajoie holds out second. The fans are cheering. And that's going to bring up Sidney Smith. It's all up to Sidney now. Lively, 1 out away from the win. The pitch to Smith. That's a 3-5 right-handed. Base hit Smith. Lajoie scores. That makes it a 3-2 ball game, and that's unearned. Yes, it is, folks. That's frickin' unearned. Yeah, Sidney makes it 3-2 now. You see how important that last run was. Knocked in by Stainage with a sacrifice fly, for Christ's sakes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, dig it. It's going to be, guess what? This Cotton Canop is not going to hit, Kathy Harden. I set it up front. I'll let him come up 3 times. Even though he's singled. There's going to be a hitter for Canop. It's a 3-2 ball game. Smith. There's going to be a runner for Sidney Smith. I'm sorry, people, but... There's going to be a runner. Oh, yeah. Let's see who it is. It's going to be... Oh, yeah, this might be a good one right here. This is my man. It's going to be Hank Butcher. Hank Butcher running for Smith. And if they tie it up or score more runs, Grover Land will catch. Grover Land, a real scrub. Okay, Grover Land would be the catcher. But Hank Butcher is running. He is the tying run now on first base. Hank Butcher. There's going to be a hitter for Cotton Canop. Look at that. Cotton Canop, there will be a hitter now. Let's see who it is. Neil Ball will be the hitter. Neil Ball. And there is action in the Cleveland bullpen. Ball coming in, and he plays short. He'll stay in the game if needed. Neil Ball. Okay, Ball steps in against Lively. This is his first endurance inning, Jack Lively. But thus far, he's just got the 1 hit. 2 outs. Ball steps into the batter's box. Lively, and the pitch to Ball. 2-7, walked him. Whoa, he walked Ball. And so it will be Ball on first, Butcher on second, and a pinch hitter coming in for Harkness. Fred Blanding is warming in the Naps bullpen. Fred Blanding, he's a right-handed pitcher. He starts and relieves. Let's see who's hitting here. Remember, it's Butcher on second. Ball on first. Thank you very much, Kathy Harden. Yeah, well, we do the best we can, you know. Oh, see, Ivy. It's gonna be Ivy coming in to hit. I don't know who these people are. but it's going to be Ivy Olson in the very clutch situation. Ivy Olson steps into the batter's box to pinch hit with 2 outs in the top of the 9th in a 3-2 game. The tying run on second, the go-ahead on first. Ivy Olson, he's a right-handed hitter. I need some water. This is as good as it gets, folks. I mean, it might not be perfect, but a base hit could tie up this ball game. Been a great ball game, folks. Got a little tough for me there around the 4th inning, you know, in terms of dealing with it, but I rode the wave, and we are here with 2 outs, first and second, and Lively. 1 hitter walk away from fatigue and maybe losing the lead. We'll see. This is, you know, how lively is Lively right now? That's all I have to ask. Ooh, that's taste. Ooh! Ooh! Lively. Lively. From the stretch. The pitch to Olson. That's 6-2 right-handed. Grounded to short. Scooped by Bush. Throws it over to Gaynor, and the ball game is over. And it's a win for the Tigers. The final score, Detroit Tigers 3, Cleveland Naps 2. And it was a toughly played ball game. Woo! It's 3-1, 3-2. Wow. The win goes to Lively, went all the frickin' way. And just barely had enough, he got Olson. Pitched 9 innings. He's 1-0 now. Crap is 0-2. We will enter this one in the books. Lively pitched 9. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got out of this. 8 hits. He really pitched a good game. He walked 1, struck out 4, and allowed no earned runs. He allowed an unearned run. The final line, Tigers, 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. And what a costly error it was. But fortunately, not as costly, I guess, you know, as the one that Joe Jackson made. God, 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. It's a very interesting ball game. We hope you enjoyed it. Great frickin' game. Thank you, Ron, so much. And that was a very nice ball game. Star of the game for me is Jack Lively. I think Delahanty gets a very, very high mention. 2 for 4. Knocked in the first lead run. And then knocked in, it was on an error, but he knocked in an unearned run, which was the proved that, well, that was the go-ahead, another go-ahead run. And then he scored the insurance run, which was needed. Okay? Which was needed. I want to say thank you to everybody. I'm just putting my game away. This gets me to close to 8 o'clock, and I think I'll be okay now, everybody. I thought that was pretty cool with the thunder. What happened to the, oh, there it is. I thought that was pretty cool. Uh-oh. This is Jack Lively. Ty Cobb went 0 for 4, and he's not doing so great. You have a great evening, Kathy Harden. Jack Lively wins it. He was only 7-5 in the season in real world with a 4.59 ERA, but he pitched great tonight. I'm going to put all this away now. I sure did dig it. We will end very shortly here. Cleveland. We'll enter this in the books tomorrow morning. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. I'll catch you next time. It's still drizzling a little bit. You all have a good night.